as we turn over the page, not forgetting to take into account the adverts of the sponsors that of course support the meeting. Any chance to use any of these sponsors, don't be frightened to mention that you saw their advert in a programme at Grasstrack. And if I haven't mentioned it enough already, of course the big prize on the 1000cc sidecars. Yes, there's trophies for whoever wins today, but whoever wins overall from the European and from here today, the Capel Classic, then the points will be added together, and that fantastic prize donated by Bob Dolman will be awarded this afternoon. It's a holiday in the Mountain View apartments. Sea France providing the transport to get across that little bit of ocean, and a good time, I think, in prospect during the low season for our racing field. So the first of the third leg rides for the sidecars, and two outfits out in front that have both scored very well this afternoon. That's the leader, Rob and Gareth Winterburn, who in fact have scored very well on 14 points from 2 rides. They could make it 3 out of 3. Number 99, that's the outfit of Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. They scored well as well. They had a brilliant start to the day. They dropped down the points in their second ride, but back there on the pace once again. Going into the last lap, Rob Winterburn making it 3 out of 3. Number 91 is Dave Steer and Simon Beanie. All I can really say there is it's so fantastic to see Dave Steer and Simon Beanie having a go once again. They've not been too far off the pace. The race is brought to a close. This is the checkered flag for race 26, the first of the third leg rides. Rob Winterburn looks to have booked a place in the final. Pete Colvin's going to sit in the pits and watch to see what everybody else does. So let's give you the official result then of race 26. It ended up with a win for outfit number 48, Rob Winterburn and Gareth Winterburn. In second place, number 99, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. Third place, number 91, Dave Steer and Simon Beanie. Fourth place, number 4, Pete Lloyd and Terry Madlin. The winning time was 134.66, 134.66, averaging 52.48. So we're quickly underway. 27, and we know that John Halsey is not going. Well, I can see a red flag, so we're not happy with the start. And that looks to me like Matt Tyrrell has switched over from Speedway machinery to Grasstrack machinery for his last ride. But also, of course, next weekend, the bonfire burn-up. I don't think I really have to tell anybody where it is. You've seen all the adverts, you've been there many years. It is, of course, Walling Circuit and Collier Street, and I'm told, hot off the press from the people that have been there and been walking the track, that it is in absolutely superb condition. So why not make a weekend of it? The junior burn-up on the Saturday, and then the full-blown international burn-up, a big climax for the season. That's Sunday, the 5th of November, bonfire night. So we've got the restart going. This, I'll remind you, is back with race 27. And Colin Blackburn and Paul Whiteham Jr. look to have got it together in their last ride. Much quicker this time than we've seen them earlier on this afternoon. Matt Tyrrell, as I mentioned, looks to have changed machinery. And John Hitchcock, the only other competitor that's still out there going in race 27. We know that Matt was a replacement for Wayne, and no John Halsey. Seen Matt from Marola all afternoon. I can imagine problems for them, because they were certainly in the pits this morning. Matt Tyrrell and Darren Wills take the machinery and look to be doing the better for it. But Colin Blackburn making it maximum points in his last ride. Will that be enough to get him into the final? Not scored well. He's on 7 points coming into this last ride. That's going to make him 14 overall. There's a lot of riders between him and the top point scorers. So race 27 then, the second of the third leg rides for the 1000cc sidecars. A win for number 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. Maximum points for them. In second place, number 69, that's the replacement, Matt Tyrrell and Darren Wills. In third place, number 184, John Hiscock and Gareth Bemister. 135.55 the winning time, 51.99 the average. So race 28, we get underway, and the man to keep your eye on is number 92. He's done it again. He's gone out of the pit box, and he's indeed got to that first corner in first place. Outfit number 92, 2 rides and 2 wins. He comes into his third ride, but he's gone very, very wide. Oh, this is a much better ride from James Rodgers. Very, very close. Let Paul Whitelam know that he was there. And Paul Whitelam has recovered though, and he's got himself an outfit in front. He's moved away from James Rodgers in that second spot. Paul Whitelam, very, very wide coming out of this top bend, and I think that James Rodgers has realised that. He can get a slightly different line on this top bend. It's going to be interesting to see whether he can actually take full advantage of it. There's a good scrap going on for that third place as well, but where do you split your eyes? At the moment we've got this challenge for first place. Paul Whitelam is looking to make it a maximum 3 out of 3. And this is where it happens. You can see that Paul Whitelam desperately trying to hold it tighter. But James Rodgers most certainly has got a much tighter line on that top turn. And it brings him close, but Paul Whitelam gets away. He's got the better of that pit bend. He's got the better of the back straight, but this is where he's starting to struggle. James Rodgers again gets close to him coming into the turn. Well, Paul Whitelam has stayed much, much tighter this time. That is a much better line for Paul Whitelam this time. He makes it 3 out of 3. James Rodgers in second. Huh? So let's give you the result of race 28. It was a win for outfit number 92. That is, of course, Paul Whitelam and Terry Saunders. They made it 3 out of 3. They're sure of a place in the final. In second place, number 1, a great effort from James Rodgers and Damien James, but second it is. In third place, number 306, Mark Warren and Martin Smith. In fourth place, number 60, Richard Thomas and Sean Yates. In fifth place, number 93, Andy Simons. The winning time was 131.91, 131.91, 54.05. So the last of the qualifying rides as we get to race 29. We move into that first turn, and this is once again a great start from Rob Wilson. Oh, Duncan Tollis has gone with him. Miles Simmons is right there with him as well. There's problems for Mark Costa. Back into fourth place. I can see that either Matthews has hit problems as well. He's pulled up in front of me. But as we look to the far side, it is Rob Wilson that's set the early pace. Duncan Thomas has gone with him. Miles Simmons has gone with him. And Mark Costa. All 4 of these a chance with getting into the final. Rob Wilson could do no more than go for maximum points. He's got 7 from his first 2 rides. We'll move him on to 14. Can they take points off other people? Miles Simmons, I think, is there. And he's sitting in that second place at the moment. No, third place, I should say. Duncan Tolhurst, who's on 10 points at the moment. will indeed get a place in the final with this second placing on the 15. And it's going to be tight for Rob Wilson. The points are going to be very, very close. We see that checker flag being made ready. Rob could do no more. He's made it 2 out of 2 in his last 2 rides. Duncan Tolhurst in second, Miles Simmons in third, and Mark Corser in 4th place. So, race 29 then. Race 29, the last of the qualifying rides, indeed for all classes. Number 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. In second place, number 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Carl Pugh. In third place, number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. In fourth place, number 37, Mark Cosser and Hayden Bend. In fifth place, number 17, and the winning time, 132.51, 132.51. 53.70 they average, 53.70. So this is race 30 in your program. We are concluding the Stan Freeman Challenge with the 250s, and we're looking perhaps for Lee Street. You can see that Neil Taylor has got a good start into that first corner, and Neil Taylor's in problems on the far side. Lee Street has got himself into the lead, and I can see that we've got a red flag on that first turn, and it was Neil Taylor's bike that clipped Lee Street's bike coming out of that first turn, and it is Neil that's unfortunately down on the circuit. So the riders making their way back to the start line. Very unfortunately, we wish best wishes for Neil Street there at Street. Where did I get that from? Neil Taylor even. Looking through the sunshine, let's see that we've got them all on that start line once again. And indeed underway. So they come down past me for the first time. Oh, Lee Street has had to take a wide entrance into that bend, but it's paid off and he's got himself in front. I can see Dave Knowles trying to go around the outside. He's got himself up into third place at the moment. But it is 70 Gary Wells that's up in second. They come past me for the first time. Really, Lee Street has made this one. Here's the won the final at the European earlier in August. And we were all asking the questions on how the format works today. And look at that scrap going on for second and third place. Dave Knowles trying to work his way through. Gary Wells still there in second place. Dave has got himself up into third now. They're really pushing each other on, but they're trying to close the ground on Lee Street. Gary now been forced to go. Dave Knowles has seen a chance on the inside. Goes for the green grass, gets himself in front, but has Gary got the speed off? Those two together as they go round that top bend for that second and third place, and Gary just getting the advantage once again. So this will conclude the Stan Freeman 250 Challenge as Lee Street very convincingly comes to the line, looks over his shoulder, he knows he's done enough. Dave Knowles comes through for that second place, a good ride from Dave, and Gary Wells, a good ride from him in the last ride this afternoon, that finishes in third place. Or have we? No, we haven't. No, I've just been told we've got another lap to do. Okay, right, well, Lee Street stayed there, and Lee Street's come through and got the checkered flag. So I'm going to quickly do the arithmetic and say that I think Lee Street has quite convincingly won it overall. So, race 30 then, the conclusion of the Stan Freeman 250 Challenge. Another win for number 75, that is of course Lee Street. In second place, number 64, Dave Knowles. Even if I wanted to give it to him a lap earlier. Well, show your appreciation to Lee. He's ridden brilliantly throughout this competition. Had a great ride down there at Swingfield at the European, and he's now continued it with 3 good rides this afternoon. The rest of the field are coming round. Please show your applause as I'll complete the result officially being in race 30, 75, 64 Dave Knowles, 70 Gary Wells, 4th place number 31 Paul Simmons, 5th place 25 Charlie Saunders, and 6th place 82. The winning time 1:45.34, 1:45.34, 53.65 the average speed. So overall it means in the Stand Challenge that we've got finishing on 40 maximum points for winning 4 of the 3. And in second place Dave Knowles has gone up, he's got 28 points overall, he's got second place. Third place goes to very, very unfortunate Neil Taylor. He finishes third overall, no points scored in that last ride of course. 4th place there goes to Paul Simmons, 5th place goes to Gary Wells, 6th place to Chris Neal, and 7th place Charlie Saunders. So the next one we move on to is the 500cc sidecar final. This one over 4 laps. The 500cc sidecar final contested between number 72, that of course is top point scorer Sean Harvey and Danny Hall. Number 3, Lester Goodwin and Goodwin. Number 56, Wayne Reed and Nathan Hill. Number 57, Mike Reed and Mark Hopkins. Number 10, Tony Cook and Peter Haldane, and number 118 Scott John. They're underway. This is the final for the 500cc sidecar. Lester Goodwin's made a brilliant start. Sean Harvey goes after him as they go into that first turn, but it's Lester Goodwin that's gone very wide on that first turn. Sean Harvey's trying to stay with him as they go up that back straight. Sean Harvey, watch for him in second place as Lester Goodwin is trying to set the pace. He's trying to get away. He streams down that back straight and into the pit bend very, very quickly indeed. He's gone wide again though. That's the problem. If you go in too quick, it will force you to go wide. Sean Harvey's trying to go for the tight lines. Wayne Reed is up in 3rd place, leading the rest of the field. But it's really all eyes on those front 2. Sean Harvey sitting there in 2nd place. Looking to see if Lester will make any mistakes. Will he go wide? Will he create a gap? Well, you can see that Sean Harvey just almost lost the drive there as he went down that back straight. But as they come round this pit bend, Sean Harvey again has got a much, much tighter line. Lester Goodwin and Goodwin doing everything right at the moment. They're staying in front. I'm sure he'll want to try and hold a slightly tighter line, not to allow any gaps to fall. And Sean Harvey's seen it again. He's seen the gap and he's gone through. Sean Harvey goes through into the lead. Lester Goodwin left the gap and Sean Harvey is taking advantage as they go into this pit turn. Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg it is that get to the front. One more lap to go. Can Lester Goodwin come back at them? Oh, incredibly, there's a gap there in that 1st and 2nd place. Now that Sean Harvey's got in front, he's pulling away. Lester Goodwin's got the better line then coming around that top turn, but he's lost the ground on Sean Harvey, and Sean really is pulling away. Into the pit bend he goes for the last time. It'll be the checkered flag this time. Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg take the win. Lester and Goodwin take 2nd. Wayne Reed and Nathan Hobbs take 3rd. Oh, that was all a question of how long Lester Goodwin could hang on. You could see exactly what Sean Harvey was doing. He was looking to see whether he might have a chance. He forced the gaps. Once he got through, then there was no catching him. Well, indeed, as the riders come round, please show your congratulations. Sean Harvey, a terrific ride from him this afternoon. He certainly got the measure of the circuit. And not forgetting, of course, Lester Goodwin and Goodwin. A brilliant ride from them all afternoon. They held on and held on. But in the end, they had to give way to the very, very quick Sean Harvey. So as the 500 Kite cars make their way back into the pit, they've of course not got to rush on because we have got presentations at the end of the day. I'm sure all of you that have wandered around the circuit seen that the tremendous display of trophies that are being picked up this afternoon are here behind me. So we will get on with the presentation as soon as we possibly can. Of course the challenge today was to beat the curtain of daylight, and they've got through the racing extremely well. We've still got these two big finals to come, but then after that, then there will be the presentation. Why not join the riders for a beer just up there between here and the pits before you go? And then obviously we look forward to that big event next weekend. But not all over here this afternoon. This 500cc solo event we've got coming to the line unbeaten into this final, the Braidford. Andrew Appleton joins him. He gets second choice of gate. Glen Phillips, Mitch, Godden, Bradley Kite, Richard Smith, Vince Kinchin and Phil Ashcroft. That's how they lined up. They're underway, and as they come past me for the first time, Glen Phillips has made a terrific start. Glen Phillips has got to the front, Mitch Godden's there as well, Andrew Appleton's there, right up the helmet of Steve Braidford, he's sitting in fourth place at the moment. Andrew Appleton tries to go past Glen Phillips, but it's Glen that pulls away going into the pit turn. Glen Phillips has got that lead on Andrew Appleton, Mitch Godden's trying to stay with him, he's going very, very wide. Steve Braidford has dropped back through the pack a little bit, Richard Smith and Vince Kinchin are right there with him. Andrew Appleton now gets himself to the front. Andrew Appleton worked his way through. They got themselves out on that back. Then Steve Braidford has pulled out again on the far side. He's gone very, very wide. So this is a terrific ride from Glen Phillips, who's holding the lead from Andrew Appleton. Mitch Godden sitting there in third. Vince Kinchin in fourth. I think there's a lot of you will be surprised that the gap has been opened up. Glen Phillips having a tremendous ride at this time. As he goes down that back straight. Remember, this is over 6 laps. He's got a long way to go as he comes round off that pit turn. He looks over his shoulder. He must be wondering where Andrew Appleton's going to come from. He would have expected him to be closer, I'm sure. Good ride from Mitch Godden in first place. He's holding up the challenge from Vince Kinchin. Richard Smith is still there. But on the far side, you can see that Glen Phillips has still got quite a margin on Andrew Appleton. Yes, but we want to see that last lap flag come out. He goes past us, completing normal race distance. 4 laps completed. Andrew Appleton still there in contention, but it's a big, big gap. Glen Phillips looking comfortable as he goes down that back straight. This time he will see the last lap flag as he comes round past us. He's looking in tremendous form as he comes off that pit turn. Got that one absolutely right. He really does look to be in control. Andrew sitting there in second. Mitch Godden still hanging on the third. Vince Kinchin holding fourth. As the last lap flag is held for the other qualifiers in the final, we look to see that checkered flag coming out, and we look to see that the first time we've ever run this Capel Classic here in Capel of the ASTRA Club have put on a great meeting again today, and Glen Phillips is going to take the spoils. Andrew Appleton gets second, Mitch Godden very pleased with his third place, and Vince Kinchin kneeing it home to finish in fourth place. So they made it 6 laps at the very last minute. The riders went out, a very strong lineup, and indeed a terrific 500cc final. Has that indeed set the scene for that big international next weekend? Well, we can only wait a week and find out. Disappointment there that we lost Steve Braidford during that final, but tremendous ride for number 42, Glen Phillips. So let's give you then the official result of race 32, the 500cc final. It was a win for number 42, Glen Phillips. In second place, number 4, Andrew Appleton. Third place, number 9, Mitch Godden. In fourth place, number 8, Vince Kinchin. Fifth place, number 33, Richard Smith. Sixth place, number 495, Bradley Kite. And seventh place, number 83, Phil Ashcroft. The winning time was 2:15.87. The average over the 6 laps, 61.20. 2:15.87. Winner. I said the math about that a little bit earlier on, but it's basically those that scored points in the last round. They've got a chance of winning overall. The qualifiers for this 1000cc sidecar final are number 48. That is the partnership of Rob Winterburn and Gareth Winterburn. The equal qualifier into this final from the qualifying heat, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Terry Saunders. Number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Number 99, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. Number 37, Mark Cotter and Hayes Bend. And number 74, Duncan Tolhurst and passenger Carl Pugh. They get underway. It's Paul Whitelam that's made the best of the starts. He's been quick out of the gate this afternoon, and he's done it again in the final. He gets the lead. Looking to see who that is up there with him as they come round past me. It's Mark Corser that's there. Mark Corser is up in second. Duncan Tolhurst in third. Rob Winterburn in fourth. Miles Simmons in fifth. And Pete Colvin's got problems at the back of the field. He got absolutely filled in as he went into that first turn. But it's Paul Whitelam that's got away. And Mark Corser that's chasing him. Duncan Tolhurst in third place at the moment. Remember, for the Mountain View Apartments, it's overall results from these 2 finals. But I'm sure that Paul Whitelam and Mark Corser won't be worrying about that at the moment. They'll just want to be winning the Capel Classic this afternoon as they go down the back straight, looking very, very impressive. Paul Whitelam as he goes into that top turn. Mark Corser doesn't have an arm to do at the moment. He's trying everything he possibly can in that second place. You can just see Paul Whitelam going away from him. Paul Whitelam and Terry Saunders going to the pit fence. They've still not seen the last lap flag. They've still got it all to do as they go down that back straight. Mark Corser, well, I think he's asking too much of him. I was thinking that maybe Duncan Tolhurst might close the gap on Mark because he's pushed up hard in that third place. But it really has opened up, and this is a brilliant final from Paul Whitelam. This is Paul Whitelam back on form, and has he done it right at the end of the season in time to pick up the 2 big ones? Well, he goes down that back straight. He will see the last lap flag this time. That's a big gap now between him and second place, Mark Cotter. I'm keeping my eyes on Duncan Tollers because he's not out of contention yet. He's still sitting there in third. There's one more lap to go though. Paul Whitelum and Terry Saunders seem to have done everything right. Mark Coster and Hayden Ben were pleased, I'm sure, with this result this afternoon. They've just got one more corner to negotiate as they go into that top end for the last time. Duncan Tollers is sitting there in third, but Mark turns it on as they go with the checker flag. Paul Whitelum takes it. Mark Cotter gets second. Duncan Tollers in third. That's how they cross the line. And Rob Winterburn, who's had an impressive ride this afternoon, finishes in fourth place. If I could have Graham Hurry, if you can make your way over to the announcer's box, you are required over here. That's Graham Hurry. And quick reminder to those that are doing the presenting of the awards for us, that's Amanda from Seed France, Jeremy Doncaster, Jay Sayer. If you could all make your way over here, not forgetting Bob Dolman, of course, who now got the result of this Austrian Apartments. So if all of you can make your way to the presentation trailer behind me. And to finish things off, the 1000cc sidecar final, race 33. A win for outfit number 92, that's Paul Whitelum and Terry Saunders. In second place, number 37, Mark Cotter and Hayden Bend. In third place, number 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Carl Pugh. In fourth place, number 48, Rob Winterburn and Gareth Winterburn. In fifth place, number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. In sixth place, number 99, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. The winning time was 2:21.49, 2:21.49, 53.94 the average speed. 53.94 the average speed. Right, let's see if we can check if this is all working. Hopefully you can hear me. And obviously we've got quite a few to get through. And as with any award ceremony, we need somebody up here to present the awards. But before I call this one up, I've got to say I think a great big thank you to the ASTRA Club. I think you'll all agree with me that they found yet another fantastic venue, and what racing we've seen this afternoon. Super circuit. We do hope that they can secure to get to use this land again. If you could, a round of applause for the ASTRA Club. Well done indeed, guys, and of course all the hard work that's gone in behind the scenes to get all the trophies here and everything else. Of course with the 250s it was something a little bit different. We had a very mystery benefactor that had decided to put some money up for the 250 class. He called himself Stan Freeman. I think a lot of us are beginning to watch the website and think maybe this Stan Freeman doesn't really exist. But whoever he is, he's willing to put his money where his mouth is. He sent the cheque in about 2 weeks ago, Graham told me this morning. So they've got the money. They just needed to find out who was going to win it. Well, he couldn't be here himself to present the award, so he's nominated the man that's been up there in the pit box helping out. Jay, if you can join us. And I don't know what the connection here is, Jay. They keep telling me, look at the website, Jim, you'll see what's going on. We don't know who Stan Freeman is, but I believe he had a little bit of a battle with you and he's volunteered you to present the award. So, if Jay can join us. And it just means that
best wind up ever, that is.
No, dinky toys get wound up, not the Stan Freeman 250 finishing in third place. We hope that he's here. Finishing in third place, Neil Taylor. And actually looking at the last time I saw him, he was laying down on the ground over the car side. No? He got back to the pits, but he hasn't made it here. Oh well, hang on to the third place. And
only trophy on the red.
Move on, because a rider that I know came here this morning with a very determined mind. He was going to try and do it today. He knew it would be hard work. He's ended up second overall. It is, of course, the popular Dave Knowles.
Well done, done, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
I'm not Stan. Honest, I'm not. Look at the check. Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
Well done indeed. Dave, if you want to move up here, I'll move out the way, as always. So, it means that we can bring up the man that is going to walk away with the £1,000 cheque and a fabulous Capel Classic trophy. Well, I don't need any question about this, is there? He won the Euro. He's won 3 times here this afternoon. The winner of the Stan Freeman Challenge, Lee Street.
Hello, Stan. Thank you very much. You know I'm not Stan. There you go, take that.
Cheers.
Well done, mate. Oh, mate, well done, Lee. Lovely result, mate. Beautiful. Oh, you got that as well. You got to hold that, mate. Oh, yeah. You can hold that in front of it.
They want the show there. Can you just stand on that third place for me? That's for the show.
Could have changed the result. Could have changed the result, Lee.
You've got the check, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
And before you jump up there on the winners one, Lee, I've got to say, you know, big tracks for these little 250s, but you've done it at the Euro. There's a little bit of controversy there, but today you've just gone out and shown them the way.
It was good fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed the big tracks. It's nice, obviously, for like ASTRA to let us ride here, and yeah, it was good fun. What more can I say?
Good fun. What more can you say? Well, indeed, very worthwhile as well.
Yeah. Well, I'm well happy with that as well. So yeah, now all smiles. End of the season. Looking forward to next season now.
Absolutely. Well, the very, very best of luck for next season. But at the moment, we can say he finishes the season on a high because we are finishing in the Stan Freeman 250. Neil Street in third, Dave Knowles in second, and Lee Street the overall winner. Moving on to the 500cc sidecar, and to present the awards, Amanda from Team France, if you could join us. Right, we've got plenty of time.
Okay.
The 500cc sidecar then, finishing in third place overall, Wayne Reed and Nathan Hitz. Well done indeed to Wayne and Nathan. Joining them up here on the rostrum in second place, Lester Goodwin and Ant Goodwin.
Thanks very much. I've always started for that. And that's
Well, I can say really that you watched that final as much as I did. They tried to keep them out all the way, but eventually they found a way through and they wanted to make their way to the checkered flag. They did it in great style. The winners of the 500cc Capel Classic, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg.
Hot that high. Thank you very much. With this local young lady, so she wants one, you still want to pay for it.
Should I?
Lovely.
How big is it?
Oh, you only get one.
I'm not going to let you get up there yet because I do want a quick word, because I think from where we were all looking that you were fighting. You were seeing he was going wide. Did you make the gap or force the gap?
A bit both, I think. I think it was a matter of just trying to hold on and hopefully get round okay.
But once you did get in front, that motor does go of yours, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes all right. I mean, it's they're probably one of the best engines on the circuit, so yeah, they do us fine anyway.
But a great end of the season. Terrific to walk away with the trophies today.
It's nice to walk, actually. Yeah, no, it's brilliant. Yeah, thank you.
Excellent. Well done indeed then. Let's give you the three winners of the 500cc sidecar event. In third, Wayne Reed and Nathan Hitz. In second, Lester Goodwin and Ant Goodwin. And the overall winners, Shane Harley and Danny Hogg. Well done, guys. Thanks very much indeed. And I've noticed that if we can finish off the 250s, because I noticed that, Jay, you haven't wandered off, well done. Let's have a quick round of applause for the third place finisher there in the stand Freeman. Glad you made it up here to the presentation rostrum. Neil Taylor.
About 85 now. Oh.
Careful with that one.
Well done, mate. I'm not staying for even. Let's wind up there.
Yeah, I think he is.
Well done, Neil. I've got to ask quickly. I mean, you're up and walking, but a bit of a hard tumble.
Yeah, it's just one of them things, really. I mean, me and Lee and Dave were going fairly quick into the turn and couldn't really afford to knock it off too much. Lee locked up a bit and just clipped his back wheel. I didn't know where to go, and it's just one of them things, isn't it, really?
Well, I'm pleased you're here to say it's one of those things. A few aches and pains, but nothing too bad.
Yeah, no doubt I'll be back to fight another day. We'll put on some good racing for the public again, no doubt.
Excellent. Well done indeed, Neil. Thanks for coming up and joining us. Thanks, Jay. Right, I don't even have to ask him to come up, but a true professional. He's already on the stage waiting to go. We've very, very kindly got him here today. I'm disappointed, Jem, I've got to say quickly that you went out and done the lap of honour, you got a great reception from the crowd. This is definitely it, is it?
Yeah, that's right. I obviously appreciate your applause, going around on that final lap, but yeah, it is the end, and I feel I've done my little bit for the sport, and it's really heartbreaking to finish it, but all good things come to an end.
I can't even answer that, can I? Well done indeed, the great Jeremy Doncaster. So, Jem is to present the awards for the 500cc Capel Classic, and first of all I'm going to bring up here one man that I think is going to be very happy this afternoon, finishing in third, Mitch Godden.
Mitchell, yeah, it's a pleasure honour for you to receive this award.
You have to join the ACU, Jim.
Come on, Mitch, I've got to have a quick word, because you look like you enjoyed that.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed the shape of the track, and I had a bit of problem when I got in the deeper bit. I ran out of energy, and it was normally on about 2 laps, so I was a bit worried about a 6-lap final, but we kept it on the line, and it was good. Yeah, really
good, most certainly. Good, most certainly.
Graham's put on a fantastic track and a fantastic day, so thanks, Graham.
Well done indeed to all. Finishing in third, Mitch Godden. A rider that I spoke to earlier on this afternoon, and I said, we're getting towards these season closers. He's had a great season. He's done us proud. He is, of course, our British Masters champion. Second this afternoon, Andrew Appleton. That's it. No, that has disappeared. He don't want to know that. Right, Andrew, I will have a quick word there, because I mentioned to you this morning that, really you've had a great season. You've put on a lot of sport for a lot of the spectators, and we've seen you all over the country and across Europe. You told me that there was a lot of tough challenges out there this afternoon. Some great riders.
Yeah, there was. There's a really brilliant lineup today, and I always knew it was going to be tough. There's a great track, great event, and just struggling out the starts a little bit today. Couldn't quite get the bike dialed in, but all credit to all the riders. Rode brilliant.
Well, they did indeed. Well done indeed yourself. Great to see you, and let's hope fingers crossed for next week. Finishing second this afternoon, Andrew Appleton. I'm almost embarrassed to say that he surprised me a little bit this afternoon. He was there and thereabouts all afternoon, but what a fantastic final. A tremendous ride. A very, very talented rider. I'm pleased to see him take the Capel Classic for the first time, Glen Phillips.
take a picture of you with this gentleman who used to roll.
Agent rock star.
Rock star.
Right, that's it with the photos, but Glen, I've got to have a quick word before you jump up there, because I think a lot of people will agree with me that you were in the pack, you were there and thereabouts, but where did you get that from in the final?
I knew what I had to do really. We had a bit of a plan between me and my dad and Matt Reed helping out a bit. And then I changed bikes for my last heat, and you saw I won that one. Felt quite comfortable, and I thought if I can make the start, get away, I should be okay.
Should be okay. Turned out exactly okay, didn't it?
Yeah, it was. I lost my steel shoe on the second lap, and that was a bit hard work. But no, it's good. Like, just enjoyed the day really, and obviously didn't start as I'd like it, and it finished as I wanted it.
Oh, absolutely right. Well done indeed, Glen. If you can make your way up onto the rostrum, let's give a big round of applause then to the 500cc style Kinchin Classic winners, Mitch and Appleton and Glen Phillips. Thank you, guys. Right, it means we move on to the 1000cc sidecars, and to present the awards, if I could ask the man that has put up this fabulous Mountain View Apartments prize for both events, if he can come and join us. A rider that we've seen many, many times riding in this country, a great solo competitor, Mr. Bob Dolman. Well done, Bob. Enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was good. Different venue, and I think Graham found a nice field. No stones, so it does help. And yeah, very good with the weather today. I think they had a little bit of luck, and it's better than last week.
Oh, absolutely. Fabulous. Well, we're going to ask you first of all to present the Capel Classic trophies while you're up here, and then of course we'll move on to your own individual trophy at the end. We start then with third place in the 1000cc sidecars, and third place was taken by Duncan Torres and Carl Pugh. In your own time, Dan. In your own time.
Alright, Dan.
Gotta give him a bit more time then.
Cheers, lovely.
Well done.
Well done. I mean, I don't know whether you thought about this Mountain View apartment thing earlier on, but that was some tough racing out there today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was tough, and we knew it was going to be tough. We should be lucky we were here racing at all, the weather we've had recently. And yeah, the club have done well. I'd like to congratulate the club for that. And it was a bit bumpy, and it was a bit tiring, but that's the way it is this time of year, I'm afraid.
Well, that's the way it is, but as it's turned out, a good third place.
Yeah, it was good. I took 3 seconds today and only just scraped in the final, so yeah, I'm really going to plan really, but yeah, I'm up here, so yeah, that's good.
Absolutely. Well, we've got next week to go, just one more, but for this afternoon, third place to Duncan Tolhurst and Carl Pugh. And I think if we move on to second, embarrassed to say they're a bit of a surprise package this afternoon. They've been getting faster and faster as the years gone on. A tremendous ride there in that final. Second place goes to Mark Costa and Hayden Ben.
Well done. Good choice. Well done. Good shot.
Well, Mark, what can I say? A great day.
Yeah, didn't expect it, especially not in that final with the lineup. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, as the day went on, everybody was saying the track was hard to ride, big and fast, but I mean, you must have been thinking, well, can I catch him?
It's all about the gate. If you don't make the gate, then you've got no chance, but we made the gate, so.
Well done indeed, Mark, and you're up the Bonfire Burn Up next weekend?
I'm not riding, no, but I'll probably be there.
Well, indeed. Well, I'm sure you're going to be there in years to come, because obviously a very new talent to the sport. Well done indeed for second place, Mark Costa and Hayden Ben. So I think when we got to about the middle of the afternoon, one or two people said to me this was going to be the crew that everybody's going to try and catch. They were making the gate, they were doing everything right, they kept it going, they won the final, they've taken the Capel Classic. Paul Whitelong and Terry Saunders.
Cheers, mate. Well, Paul. Thank you very much. Well, number one.
There you go.
Well, what can I say, Paul? You know,
The presentation.
oh, blimey, hang on. Yeah, they don't keep up with you, Alan.
Well, you're only different commentators.
Size, aren't they? I'm the smallest, but
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I can carry on now. Yeah. Okay, right. Paul, he's made me lose my track now. What was I going to say? Well, all I was going to say, really, was that halfway through the afternoon, somebody come to me and said, if he gets out the gate, they're going to have a hell of a job to catch him. Truth is, you made the gate, didn't you?
Yeah, we made it easier for ourselves getting out the gate, so yeah, we rode okay then.
Okay. I think everybody else would have been pleased to go as quick as you were around this track this afternoon.
It did suit me, I did like the layout of the track, it was very good, so well pleased.
Well, I thought you was coming in to join me a few times, actually. You certainly went a little bit wide on this bend, didn't you?
I did come a bit close, yeah.
Well, obviously he's a man of few words, and I'm pleased that he's had a great win this afternoon. The winner of the Capel Classic, Paul Whitelong and Terry Saunders. Well, while we've got all three of them up here, we've got, of course, the overriding Mountain View Apartments Challenge that was set up by Bob, who's joined us up on stage here. Now, this was apartments that, I'll get this wrong, I know I'll get this wrong, that he owns in Austria, been rebuilding. So, and these guys that's won it, I mean, don't rely on the public, will you? Close to some fabulous Austrian Alps and all the rest of it. Sounds like a real great time. Bob, you got some free ferry crossings as well from Sea France, so you've done well there. But it's a great place to go.
Yeah, we didn't mention Sea France, especially Amanda who's helped me to put this on as well. Yeah, it's a business, new business I've started, and so many speedway riders and grassroots riders ski, and I'm one of them. I've been skiing 27 years, and I always have a week skiing before the first race if I can arrange it, and it gets away a lot of the aches and pains, and it'd be surprising how many speedway riders and grassroots riders ski.
Oh, that's brilliant and fabulous that you put these. Is it 2 weeks that you put up?
1 week, one apartment.
I tried! Very, very generous, Bob. It only remains for me to say then who's won it. It was obviously scored over the two events. Only those that finished in the final last time really had a chance this afternoon. And when we've added all the points up, the winners are Duncan Tolhurst and Carl Pugh. Well done. That's your ferry crossing, that's your tickets, that's it. Duncan, do you ski?
No.
Hey, I was going to say, it says in the brochure that they got the kiddie slopes as well nearby. So, but the bit I did notice in the brochure is there's 38 bars in the little town nearby.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at getting drunk.
Well done indeed. Thanks, Bob, for presenting the awards, and Amanda for getting the tickets organised to get them across there. Well done, the winners, Duncan Tolhurst and Carl Pugh.